regardless of what people said. I still do it, even if I have to sacrifice my life. After receiving the sapling of the Bodhi tree and hold it in my hand, walking from the Sri Mahabodhi to the sacred stupa of relics, which is my second time here in this site. And this time is different, with this much of support and love. And behind me is the art of work. I think it took a lot of time and effort to make this art, to offer to the Walk for Peace team. We're very honored and grateful for that. I am just one of the monks among with 100,000 and millions of monks around the world. He is my teacher. And there I have my disciple. I ordained to become a monk now 17 years. 17 years, not too long. I'm still a baby. But I made a big vow for myself to build this sacred site called Dhammacharya, the ancient sacred scriptures, stupas, of 840 stupas in stone total in United States on 14 acres of land, 7 hectares, to preserve the Buddha teachings, to propagate the Buddha Dhamma, to spread it all over the world. And my vow is for that project to last for 1,000 years, for many future generations to come. I made that vow silently for 7 years under the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya, India. Silently make that vow for 7 years. Nobody knows. Until 2020, end of 2020, I practiced meditation in Myanmar, and my teacher called me back to handle the conflict of the land. And then I came back to United States to take care of that matters. I took 1 year patiently to work on that. And finally, I was be able to bought that land back for the temple from a charter school. And that is the time where I kneel down in front of my teachers to express my vow that because of so long that I have learned and listened to the Dhamma talk online, and I have found a lot of misleading teachings online that always claim this is the Buddha teaching. But obviously, it is not. At the beginning, I found myself that I also lost in those teachings as well. And from there, I was keep thinking, what should I do to preserve the true Dhamma? Until I came to India first time, and I made that vow to build the sacred site, to engrave all the scriptures of the Buddha in Pali on stones, to preserve it, just like in many generations, in past generations, that many kings have done that. And then once I expressed my vow to my teachers, those are 7 years. And then took me 3 years to speak out that vow. Now is over 10 years total from the beginning until speaking it out to the public, over 10 years. This is a very difficult journey for a baby monk like me. This project costs about 200 million USD. And we don't have anything. Buddhist monks, we don't have anything. But I still try my best to do that because I believe in the Dhamma. And behind me, I always have my teacher to support me so that I can lean back. I can lean on. Obviously, I ran into so much challenge from brother monks, lay devotees, other religions. Talk a lot about this project is a waste and things like that. But I still strongly stick with my vow on this project. And for that reason, in front of 180 venerable monks, on that sacred site, I kneel down in front of the Mahasangha and over 3,000 of lay devotees, and I made a vow in front of the Mahasangha. I said, if within this lifetime, if I'm lack of merit, I cannot finish this project, I wish that I can reborn and reborn and reborn to continue that project until I get it completed. And from there, I travel around the world, travel around the United States and the world, and India, to talk about this project, to call for support. Because I want all the people in this world to be part of this project, even a very little support, even just a very little. I would love for them to be part of this project. That project is not mine. It's not my teachers. It's not our temple project, but it's Buddhist project. It's our project. For that reason, we travel a lot. Even sometimes we spend a lot of money on flying with the whole team. And after the talk, after the fundraising, we collect the donation is much less than what we spent for traveling. But we're still happy because we be able to support a lot of homeless to contribute to this project. A lot of poor people was be able to offer a little token to this project. That filled my heart. 10 years already, over 10 years, this project is still, we was be able to fundraise like only probably less than 5% of the project. And we want to start the main stupa next year. We will do it. And with the support of the Mahasangha around the world, with the blessing, I truly believe that we can do this together.